Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of UWA basketball on ESPN 1049 and Tiger TV. Alongside Aubrey Elmore, I'm Nicholas J. Finch, and we're here to broadcast your action live from Pruitt Hall Gymnasium in Livingston, Alabama. It's a big test for the Tigers today as the Lee Flames come into town. Two quality squads on both the men's and women's side for today's doubleheader. The women's game is up first, so let's set it up. West Alabama comes in now 8-6 on the season, 3-5 overall after grabbing a nice 68-55 win over Alabama Huntsville Thursday night here in Pruitt Hall. UWA controlled the contest in the second half on the way to the victory to grab the win and get, two games over 500. Meanwhile, Lee probably struggled a little bit more on the road than they'd like to admit. They did beat Montevallo 71-67, but it was not easy. 16-1 on the season, 8-1 in the GSC. Lee was led Thursday night by Abby Bertram. She had 16. Nikki Wadinsky had scored 13. Haley Schubert had 11, and Cameron Grant had 10. Those are your normal leading scorers, and we'll talk about that more on the other side of the break as we get ready to head for a quick commercial. We'll come back after the national anthem and give you the starters in this one. It's time for UWA basketball on ESPN 1049 and Tiger TV.
Chicken fingers, hoagies, fries, cheese sticks, and more. So come by and see what all the other UWA Tigers are talking about at Dandy Don's. Call ahead to place your order at 205-652-2743. That's Dandy Don's across from UWA's campus in Lewis.
Ready to do something that matters? Your goals are within reach with an online degree from the University of West Alabama. Choose from more than 70 online programs and certifications in fields such as education, business, psychology, counseling, and more, all in a flexible online environment from one of Alabama's oldest and most prestigious universities. Discover your convenient and affordable program today at UWAradio.com. That's UWAradio.com.
You tired of expensive car maintenance that should be called for a personal favor? Head to your automotive supply and score big with savings like $39.95 standard 5-quart oil change. Prices leading the area in value. Your automotive also has belts, hoses, tires, even new products like an extended drain diesel oil. And what about an antifreeze that works in any vehicle? Get the best service and save the most money in your automotive supply. We are celebrating our 40th year in business. Our recipe for success is simple. 3 cups of right
Welcome back to Pruitt Hall. It's time for Gulf South Conference women's basketball action. Lee, 16-1, 8-1 on the season. West Alabama 8-6, 3-5 in the GSC. Here are your starters. First for Lee, at guard, 5'7" senior from Maryville, Tennessee, 00, Lindsey Roddy. At guard, 5'9" senior from Kingston, Tennessee, number 11, Abby Bertram. At forward, 6-foot sophomore from Monticello, Florida, 20, Cameron Grant. At forward, 6'2" senior from Oak Creek, Wisconsin, number 25, Nikki Wadinsky. And at guard, 5'7" sophomore from Knoxville, Tennessee, number 33, Haley Schubert. Head coach of the league is Marty Rowe. And now for your West Alabama Tigers, at forward, 5'11" junior from LaGrange, Georgia, number 1, Tasia Gary Hammond. At guard, 5'9" sophomore from Birmingham, Alabama, number 2, Bria Dent. At guard, 5'6" freshman from Mayagüez, Puerto Rico, number 3, Naylene Rios. At guard, 5'9" junior from Coleman, Alabama, number 4, Jada Golden. And finally, a center, 6'2", freshman, Birmingham, Alabama, number 4, Zoe Watts. Head coach of the Tigers is Rusty Cram. He's assisted by Veronica Ryan. Lane Field is a grad assistant, and Fantasy Gary Hammond is a student assistant.
Ready to see if the Tigers can knock the Lady Flames off their 5-game win streak.
It'll be a tough task. As I said, this is one of the top teams in the country. West Alabama looking to defend home court. Tip-off kind of goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lee, so West Alabama will have possession. UWA in the home whites with West Alabama above the numbers. West Alabama in the numbers are in red. As Lee is in the burgundy, maroon.
Darker, right, maroon.
Maroon
Yeah.
uniforms with Lee above the numbers. Lee is white. The numbers are navy, outlined in white. Tasia almost turns it over, falling to the floor near the free throw line. Throws it up to Golden. It'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow will be in favor of Lee. So not really a turnover, just a change of possession to start this one here.
The Tigers had trouble executing there from the start, trying to get something going.
Lee with it now, going to use a lot of motion as Schubert gives it up top to her teammate Wadinsky. Foul down low. Are they going to call it on Tasia? It is. And
yeah, that's what it looks like. Looks like that's going to be old Tasia.
being a little too aggressive down low on Lindsay Roddy. Pass goes in to Roddy. Roddy gets around Tasia, brings it to the GSC logo. Out in the corner, Bertram, 3 is short. However, it's a rebound by the Tigers as Rios brings it across. Rios with it up top, hands it off to Tasia. Tasia now up top with the handoff. He'll keep it up top with Bria Dent. Bria with the crossover drive. She'll put up the tough shot in traffic. Can't get her to go. Schubert with the rebound. She'll bring it up for Lee. Still 0-0 in the first minute here. Back on ESPN 104.9 and on Tiger TV. Glad you can join and listen as that's a move on the inside by Wadinsky trying to get around Watts. Cannot. Dent she saves the rebound. She almost had to go off her own hands and out of bounds.
A good save there. She's able to.
Shot put up by Tasia, deflected. Watts couldn't bring in a rebound. Lee fast break another way, and that's a layup missed by Grant. She tried to draw contact, didn't take a clean shot. Now the Tigers the other way. Rios through traffic, can't get the layup to go, but she'll head to the line for 2 free throws.
Out of the gate, both teams are just struggling to get anything to go in and anything to fall. So far, Lee is 0 for 3, and the Tigers are 0 for 2. As Rios is heading to the line.
Rios a 74% free throw shooter, 37 of 50 on the season. They get 37 of 51 if she couldn't get that first one to go. So about a minute and a half into this one already. Still no score. Rios could change it with a successful free throw here. It's up and good. So 1-0. The old traditional start to a basketball game as we hit the 8:30 mark here in Pruitt Hall. Bertram with it. She throws it in the corner. I think that's to Grant. Back to Bertram. Bertram with the drive. Inside to Wadinsky. Wadinsky is fouled. Will they call it on the floor? The coaching staff for UWA is calling for a jump ball.
Yeah, I think right there is pretty close, but they're going to call it on the floor.
Jada Golden committed the foul. They throw it out to Roddy to start the possession on the near wing. Roddy up top to Wadinsky. Wadinsky squares up for 3. Can't get it to go. Dent was in there for the rebound, but it looks like she'll be fouled by Lindsay Roddy. As 2 fouls here in the first 2 minutes for Roddy.
Right, already.
And I don't think Marty Rowe knows.
It's quickly right out of the gates in the first 2 minutes of the contest, too.
Naylene Rios with it, throws it in the paint to Watts. Watts couldn't handle the pass. Wadensky comes away with the rebound. Here comes Lee the other way, and that's a drive and a scoop layup by Haley Schubert, who gets it to go. Points on the board for Lee. 2-1 is your score. 7:44 to go here in this first quarter.
And Lee came out 0 for 4 after that, making that 1 for 5 so far for them on the day.
Watts back in the corner to Rios. 3 short. Looks like that was last touch by Bertram. Well, I'm wrong. They'll call it last touch by Golden, and it'll be Lee ball as Roddy comes out and Taylor Bogus comes in.
Going ahead and get Roddy out of the game after those first 2 fouls.
He was upset that his assistant didn't get her out earlier.
Right.
Here comes Lee as Grant gives it back to Bogus. Bogus with a nice spin move inside. Can't finish as she left it too strong off the back of the rim. Watts Dent with it in transition as Watts couldn't really get her fingers on it. And thankfully wasn't called for a travel there. Got it finally to Dent. Dent is fouled trying to get the layup in transition, so she'll head to the line to shoot 2. Those are very easy words to say.
And Bria Dent is a 67% free throw shooter. She's able to make her first one there.
Goes it to 2-2, 7:08 remaining here in this first quarter. Still a long, long way to go. The second free throw is good as well. West Alabama back on top here by 1. Just like when the score was 1-0.
Right.
3-2 is the score now. 7:03 to go. As Schubert has it. Waits for her teams to set up. She got a quick screen from Wadensky. Trying to get separation from Dent. She's able to cross her over, but ends up throwing it away. Rios with the steal. Here come the Tigers in transition. As Rios will slow it down. Throws it in the corner to Golden. Golden moves to her right. 3. Can't get it to go in. Lee with the rebound. Now Bertram on the far sideline will bring it up. Kind of jogging. Lets her teammates get down low. Quick screen from Wadensky. Bertram spots up for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebound West Alabama as Dent comes up with it. Now she's running down on the near sideline. Takes her time. Gives it to Tasia. Tigers will set up the offense. Tasia with the handoff to Rios. Rios waiting on the screen from Watts. Doesn't really use it. Tries to cut through the defense. But she's fouled. Driving to the basket.
All right, the Tigers haven't made any field goals so far on the night, and they're in the lead 3-2. So they're 0 for 4.
Just got to get it by any means necessary.
That's
sometimes.
right.
A couple of substitutions here for Lee.
Both teams are struggling to get the ball into the basket the first 4 minutes of this contest. So we'll see if Rios is able to make these free throws.
Free throw good by Rios. Hallie Hughes checked in, and I believe the second player was Becca Cheeks. Don't quote me on that. It was Becca Cheeks. His second free throw was good now as well. 5-2 is your score. Tigers with the 3-point advantage. So we hit the 6:10 mark in this first quarter. Hughes gives it over to Bertram. Bertram up top to Schubert. She'll step to her left, takes the 3. It's short. Bertram saves it into her teammate. I believe that was Cheeks who saved 2, and Cheeks is fouled. I think they'll call it on the floor.
They're going to call it on Dent.
Another quick substitution here as Maddie Long checks in. Lee going to the bench quickly as Cheeks spots up for 3 in the corner. Can't get it to go. Rebound West Alabama as Tasia brings it down, and she'll bring it across for the Tigers. 5:48 remaining here as Golden head fakes. Jumps in to Watts. Watts with the power move inside. Can't get it to go. Rebound Lee. It was Hughes who brought it in. She gave it to Bertram to bring up. Bertram with the crossover. Almost got traveled there, but gets rid of it. Long will give it over to Cheeks. Cheeks back to Long. Long sets the screen for Cheeks. She's trying to drive around Watts. Can't put her head down around it as Watts gets the block. The ball goes out of bounds, so Lee will have it here with 9 seconds remaining on the shot clock.
A good defense by Zoe Watts, allowing to get the shot up on the inside and able to get the block.
Bertram to inbound it from the baseline, throws it up to Bogus, who takes the quick three from the near corner, can't get it to go. Bria Dent with the rebound. She's pushing it for UWA. Gets to the middle of the defense, draws contact. She'll head to the line for 2 more free throws. Well, the Tigers won't ever have to hit a shot. They keep drawing fouls.
That's right.
They're heading to the free throw line.
I was about to say, just keep doing that. Keep drawing contact, heading to the free throw line. Just get the points. That's what matters.
Lee comes in ranked to number 9 in the latest coaches poll and number 7 in the D2SID poll. Right now they trail 6-2. They haven't surrendered a field goal. It's been all from the free throw line. 3 of them from Dent so far. She's 3 for 3. Could make it 4 for 4 with another good free throw here. She does just that. So Tigers with 7 points.
They're in the 6-0 run in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah. All on free throws.
That's right.
Jayla Williams in for Tasia Garrett and Hammett. Bertram setting the table here for Lee. 5 minutes to go. As Cheeks has it on the far wing, looks to get it down low to Hughes. Hughes gets it, but she's stripped by Williams. Williams pushes it up to Rios. Rios wasn't ready for it. Rios tried to bounce it in the Dent. Too aggressive there. Should have kept it herself. It'll be a turnover. But with that, we'll have a timeout. 4:50 remaining here in the first quarter. 7-2 lead for the Tigers. Still hadn't hit a shot. This is UWA basketball on ESPN 104.9 and Tiger TV.
A champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
'52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
Back to it here on Tiger TV and ESPN 104.9. 4:50 remaining in the first quarter. 7-2 lead for West Alabama here. And as we mentioned, no field goals yet for UWA.
Right. Tigers shoot 7 for 8 at the free throw line, though.
Lee 1 for 11, but that could change here. Scratch that as Golden gets the steal and saves it for UWA. She got it to Bria Dent, and she'll get it back here. Those are the Williams. Williams with the drive. And I thought there's the kick. And Rios puts it up for the baseline, and there's the first points from the field for UWA. As Rios gets the baseline jumper from the right side. Tigers on an 8-0 run. It's 9-2.
Right, that's good execution there by the Tigers. Being able to move the ball, just look for the best shot.
As we have a foul called away from the ball. It's on Naylene Rios. I think she committed it on Taylor Bogus. Tasia Garrett Hammett back in, checking in for Zoe Watts. Garrett Hammett going to play a little 5 here. Oh, man, what a miscommunication on defense as Haley Hughes took advantage of it and cut to the basket on the inbounds pass and got it to go.
Yeah, she was wide open in there.
4-minute mark now here in the first quarter. Golden with it up top. Throws it on the near side to Dent. Dent with the drive. Spin move inside. Good job keeping her pivot, but couldn't get the shot to go. Rebound Lee as Cheeks brought it in. She gives it to Bertram to set it up for Lee. Bertram gets a screen. It comes back to her left, can't get the shot to go. Long rebound brought in by Dent. Here comes Williams pushing it for UWA. Williams will take the tough shot off the glass. No good. Gets her on rebound. They're working over to Golden. 3. Good!
Good ball movement. Able for Williams to get it her on rebound and move it on the outside. Give Golden her shot right up there on the outside.
12-4 is the score. 3:14 remaining here in this opening quarter. UWA starting strong here against Lee. Drive by Bertram. It's blocked by Taja. Tigers with numbers. Let's see if they can take advantage. Give it to Williams. Williams tried to give it to Cutting Rios, but she'll take the three. Good!
There's the
Back threes. West Alabama feeling it. Timeout Lee as UWA takes a 15-4 lead. 12-1 run. 30-second break will keep it here.
Yeah, the Tigers are making it rain from three in the last two possessions there. Great job by Williams, able to take advantage of the open shot. So right now the Tigers are on a 14-2 run in the last 4 minutes and 15 seconds. Big play so far as Rios is leading the Tigers to scoring with 5 points. Bria Dent is leading the Tigers rebounding with 5 rebounds. So some good play from them two so far on the night. As so far, it's Lee is only shooting 2 for 14. Very porous from the field. Shooting 0 for 6 behind the three-point line as well. So we'll see how Lee is able to bounce back.
And they'll have it here. 2:50 to go. As they get ready to set it up, Schubert back in. They'll work it over to Hughes. Hughes gives it over to Roddy. Roddy playing with foul trouble, trying to get it down low, and she'll get fouled, kind of held by Dent. That'll be 2 on Dent, I do believe.
Yeah, I believe that's her second foul.
That's no bueno, as Watts will probably check in for Dent here, and that is the case. That puts Roddy at the free throw line for her first to the contest.
And Coach Cram just trying to avoid foul trouble here. Going ahead and put Bria Dent on the bench.
21 of 32 on the season, 66%. Well, after you round up is Roddy. 65.6% to be exact, as she can't get the first one to go. I'll keep that score right there, 15-4. Lee, a top 10 team in the country right now, down double digits to West Alabama, 15-5 now after that successful free throw. 2:34 to go. Still plenty of time in this one. Nothing's decided as Williams trying to draw contact, kind of flips it up. They're working around. Golden is going to get called for the travel. She thought about what she wanted to do before,
right,
and did it before she dribbled. 2:25 remaining. Schubert with the hand off to Bogus. Now they're going to work it to Roddy as works down low to Wadinski. Wadinski on the drive from the left side, gets the shot at the rim to go. And now it's 15-7. Lee not going to go quietly as one would assume. Tigers using the high motion as Rios drives, scoop, layup, good. Yes, good work by Rios.
Yeah, that's a good move right there. Able to get on the inside and get the finger roll to go in for her.
17-7, under 2 minutes now, 150 to be exact. Wadinski thought about the three, drives left side, getting around Watts, can't get it to go, leaves it short. Roddy gets in there for the rebound. Schubert will put it back up in the paint. She can't get it to go, and it'll be over the back on Wadinski.
Good job by Zoe Watts, not afraid to use her height advantage to go up and get the ball.
And more importantly, great positioning by Watts to be there and draw that foul, and it'll put her at the free throw line to shoot 2 here as both teams are in the bonus. Watts taking her first 2 free throws in this one.
She's shooting 71%.
Thank you for that.
On the year.
Could not get the first to go. Second one is true. Extends it to an 11-point lead once more. 18-7 is the score. Roddy with it, playing with 2 fouls. Team got behind. She needs to come in. She'll drive. And there'll be a call on the shot. Looks like Zoe Watts is called for the shooting foul. It was her first. And that'll put Roddy at the line to shoot 2 more.
So far, Roddy is 1 for 2 at the free throw line. She shoots her 3rd and 4th, and she's able to make her 3rd free throw.
18-8 now. Another free throw coming here for the senior. Up and good as well. Now 18-9 after 2 successful free throws. 1:22 remaining here in this first quarter. Williams with the drive. She kicks it out to Rios on the near wing. Down low to Watts. Watts with the move in the paint. Draws the foul. I didn't think it's on Wadinsky, and that'll be 2 on her.
The Tigers are just drawing a lot of fouls tonight. Doing a good job at being able to go through the contact and get the foul.
Being very active in the paint.
Yeah, absolutely. Shooting 8 for 10 at the free throw line.
Becca Cheeks in here for Wadinsky. Free throws coming. Good. First one's good for Watts. Back to a double-digit game, 19-9. Second free throw rattles in. 20-9.
Half of their points for UWA is at the free throw line.
1:05 remaining here in this first quarter. Cheeks gives it in the corner. Looks like that's Schubert, who got it to her teammate. Grant, who couldn't get it to go. A bunch of put-back attempts, no good. And then we'll have a foul here on Becca Cheeks. I got tongue-tied on the names there and it messed up what I was doing. But it'll fit. The foul was on Tasia, so it'll put Tasia at the line to shoot 2 here. There's another substitution for Lee. I think Taylor Bogus checked back in.
And this is first 2 for Tasia Garrett Hammett, as she is a 59% free throw shooter on the year.
Got the first one to go. Pushes it to the largest lead of the day for Tasia, and she extends that. Makes it a 13-point game, 22-9. As we're under a minute here, 48 seconds to be exact. Lee getting the best shot from UWA right now. Nice drive, free, run to the basket from Schubert. I believe she was the freshman of the year last year, one of the top players in the conference. She makes it 22-11. I'm going to have to check that. I'm pretty sure she was. Rios with it on the near wing, throws it up top to Golden. Golden with the pass to Williams. Williams driving through, gets the shot at the rim to go. 24-11. Tigers come right back to extend the lead once more. Shot clock is off. We're 10 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Let's see what Schubert's going to do. She gets the screen from Cheeks, backs out of it. Schubert will cross over one more time. Illegal screen! Caught on Cheeks. That will be her second.
Now the Tigers are...
Yeah, I was going to say 2.6 seconds. Tigers are trying to do something quick, gets in motion. Williams got to put it up here. Time expires. Tasia almost gets it to go from nearly half court. But that'll do it for the first quarter. Tigers ahead 24-11 here at Pruitt Hall over Lee. This is UWA Basketball, ESPN 104.9 and Tiger TV.
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Today's GSC doubleheader between the Lee Flames and the West Alabama Tigers. Right now, the Lady Flames are trailing UWA 24-11 as the Tigers will have the ball to start the second quarter, 10 minutes on the clock.
Right, the Tigers are just taking advantage of going to the charity line, being able to execute there.
12 of 14 from the free throw line. That's the great equalizer when you have a top 10 team playing on the road, and we'll have a travel call on Rio. So she was trying to drive a right side, travel trying to get the ball to Tasia. So it'll be a turnover here for the Tigers. And that's one thing UWA cannot do here is start turning the ball over. Just the 4th turnover on the game for the Tigers. Lead with it here as Bertram's back in, trying to drive around Watts, and she'll use the speed, get the positioning, and gets the layup to go to make it 24-13. 9:32 remaining here in the second quarter. Still in the first minute of it. Dent with it, hands it off to Tasia up top. Tasia fakes like she's going to take the 3, have to keep him honest. Doesn't use the screen, gives it to Dent. Dent back in playing with 2 fouls. Working near the free throw line. She takes the hop step, can't get the jumper to go. Rebound Lee as Roddy gets in there for the ball, and she's pushing it here against the D. Throws it over to Bogus. Bogus with the drive and kick to Bertram in corner 3. Can't get it to go. Lee still without a 3 here in this one. Rebound West Alabama. Rios in transition. Charge call as Roddy was just right in front of that arc.
Very close. It looked really close.
I mean, it was just
inches.
Wire close. I absolutely agree with the call. I mean, it was close, though. Jada Golden checking in here for Watts. 8:54 remaining in the second quarter. 24-13 lead for the Tigers.
So far, the Tigers are also controlling the rebound battle. 15 rebounds over Lee's 11.
They work it in to Becca Cheeks. Cheeks from trying to work against Tasia. Kicks it out, doesn't draw the 3-second call. Push shot by Bogus doesn't go. West Alabama battles for the rebound. Williams with it in the backcourt. She gets it up, gives it to Tasia. Tasia with the handoff to Golden. I was hoping Golden would go back to her left and use the screen from Tasia, but she'll get it to her on the wing. Garrett Hammond hands it off to Williams, and it goes off of Williams' hands and out of bounds. Careless play by the Tigers and by Williams in particular for that turnover. That's turnover number 6-2 so far in the first 2 minutes of this quarter. Not what you need to do against a top 10 team in the country. Cheeks fakes the pass. She'll hand it off to Roddy. Free throw line jumper. Can't get it to go. Dent with the rebound. She looked ahead and she'll push it up here for UWA. Dent with the hand off to Golden. Golden had room there, didn't use it. Roddy hanging on her. She'll give it to Rios. Rios with the head fake. And she'll step back, take the 3, gets it to go. They'll call it a 2. They're going to call it a 2, but she was behind the regular three-point line. 26-13 now. 13-point advantage once more, matching the largest lead as Williams reads the pass perfectly, going to Hughes. Turnover, Tigers in transition, and Rios is ripped from behind. Turnover, West Alabama. Now Lee with it. 7:19 to go. 26-13. Roddy, free throw line jumper, trying to get it going. Still a little too strong. Rebound, Tigers as Dent brought it down. UWA now going the other way. Rios with it, trying to throw it across the Golden. Golden, 3, corner. Too strong. Rebound, Lee.
Yeah, the Tigers, so far, just like you're saying, they just got to avoid turnovers.
Roddy with it. She'll throw it this side to Bogus in the near corner to Bertram. Bertram down low to Cheeks, trying to work against Tasia. She goes around the paint, can't get it to go. Rebound still unclaimed. It'll be picked up by Lee. And a turnaround 3 by Bogus. Can't get it to go. As Hughes got in there to save the possession. And we'll have a UWA timeout.
All right, Lee so far on the night is only shooting 5 from 27 on the field. Really struggling shooting so far.
Media timeout. We'll take it here. 6:43 to go. Tigers up ahead by 13. UWA basketball on Tiger TV and ESPN 104.9.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
On the ball with 20 seconds on the shot clock. They get the inbound pass to Bogus. She throws it over to her teammate. Long, tried to get it down low, but the pass is knocked away by Dent. But they'll keep possession here. Schubert has it. Trying to use the screen from her teammate. Schubert trying to get space from Williams. 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. She gets it to Long. Down low on the layup. No good by Grant. Rebound West Alabama. Rios pushing it up. She'll kind of slow it down here. She brings it to the near wing. Picks up her dribble. Has to get rid of it. Hands it off to Golden. Golden with the bounce pass to Williams. Still up top here. 6:12 to go. Tigers ahead by 13. Tasia with it on the near wing. Looking to pass it. She's playing the 5 here, so there's nobody down low to give it to. 9 seconds remaining in possession as she tries to make a move. Kind of uses her offhand. Trying to spin around. Grant, she's able to get it to go. Off the leaner from the left. Makes it 28-13. Largest lead of the contest for UWA. It's 15. Lead with the ball. Here's Bertram. Hands it up to Schubert. Throws it this side to Bogus. Bogus gets the screen from Grant. She'll drive against Tasia. Can't get the shot to go, but she does draw the contact. She'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good job by Tasia being able to move that dribble move and go on the inside and be able to get the easy 2 to go in. We have Bodges at the free throw line. Bodges is shooting a mark of 87% on the year from the free throw line. This is her first 2 free throws of the day. This is the first one. This is the front iron and goes off.
Tasia checked out here after playing some quality minutes at the 5. Zoe Watts is back. Second free throw is good. 14-point ball game, 28-14. Lee is without a field goal in the last 4 minutes. 0 of 7 to start this quarter. They've had a tough road trip, and that's a kickball, and she's upset with herself because she did right defensively to throw the leg out to prevent the pass, but it ended up costing her a steal.
Right.
As West Alabama will maintain possession here. 5:31 to go. 20 seconds back on the shot clock. Rios trying to get separation and does as Bertram got greedy. Williams with it down low to Dent. Dent in the paint, can't get it to go. She gets her own rebound. Put back off the glass is good. 16-point advantage, 30-14. Lead with the ball. Bertram will kick it in the corner to Bogus. Bogus steps and tries to throw it down low to Grant. Grant working around the paint and gets it to go off the reverse to cut it back to 14. 30-16 now as we approach the 5-minute mark in this second quarter. UWA right now pulling off a stunner, still playing time to left. Give and go from Rios to Dent. Down low is good. West Alabama playing with all the confidence in the world. Makes it a 32-16 advantage. They've doubled it up right now on the Lady Flames. Grant with it at the free throw line, looking to get rid of it. She'll try to drive against Watts instead. Takes a dribble and picks it up. Goes up and out to Bertram. Bertram working with 12 seconds on the clock. She has Rios on her. She'll take the drive. Puts up the hook shot and gets it to bounce in. The kind roll makes it 32-18. 4:20 now remaining here as Williams gets set to run the offense for UWA. Williams drives, kicks to Watts. Watts has it poked away. Thought she was fouled, so she retains the possession here for UWA. Rios with it now at the top. Calls for a screen from Watts. Can't really suck the defense in like she wants. Gives it to Dent. 7 seconds left. They'll throw it to Golden. Golden with a head fake. Kicks it out to Williams. 3 seconds. Williams got to make a move. Puts up the 3 straight away. Can't get it to go as it bounces off the side of the backboard. It'll be a shot clock violation for the Tigers, which will go down as a turnover.
Right. The Tigers got to keep avoiding those turnovers.
3:47 remaining in this second quarter. 32-18. Lee with it now. It's a drive by Schubert. She'll foul on the floor by Golden. And it'll just result in an inbounds play. Oh, they'll call it an act of shooting.
Right.
I don't know about that one.
Schubert's first 2 free throws.
Second foul for Golden here in this contest.
She's shooting 77% as she's able to make her first one. Shooting 77% on the year. Schubert is leading the Lady Flames in scoring with 6.
Both free throws are good. The lead has been cut to 12. 33 remaining here. 32-20 is the score. Tigers right now looking for an entry point as Williams takes the drive. Nice behind the back move. She can't get the shot to go, but Watts gets the rebound and she's fouled. She'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Zoe Watts using the position there to go up and get that rebound. Pushes it back up and draws the foul. Great job there by Zoe Watts.
Such an important role for the centers to be able to, if you have to learn to move without the ball.
Of course.
And Watts does a good job of that, and she's done a great job of it today as she gets the first free throw to roll in. They get 33-20.
That puts Watts 4 for 5 on the day at the free throw line. She's now 5 for 6.
Good free throw makes it 34-20, 3:15 remaining here in this second quarter. Drive and a kick by Grant. She tried to pass it, ends up throwing it up and off the rim. No good. It counts as a shot, but it wasn't really a shot. West Alabama with it now as Rios has it on the far wing. Dribbles in, tries to get it to a cutting Williams, but it's read perfectly by Lee. And here comes the Lady Flames in transition. Schubert will kick it to Bertram. Good look at a corner 3. She leaves it short as Rios got out there. Get it. Grant gets the rebound. I don't know why I call her Cat. Cameron Grant got the rebound and threw it off the left side of the rim and off the glass, and good. 12-point game, 34-22. I'm sure there's a Cat Grant that exists somewhere in this world. Watts with it down low off the feed from Williams. Can't finish with the left hand. Lee rebound. Bertram will bring it up. Bertram gives it to Schubert for the wing 3, and that's the first three-pointer of the game for Lee, and it makes it a 9-point game. 30-second timeout here, so we'll keep it here with us.
The Tigers are the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds. They have a scoring drought. They haven't shot anything from the field in 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So it's 34-25 to 12. Go in the second.
You know how they call in the NBA a game of runs?
Yeah,
like
college is a game of droughts.
Yeah, college is exactly
Absolutely.
that. I must have told you that before.
No, I've figured that out by watching a lot of college basketball.
It's a game of droughts. It's a guarantee that your team is going to not score for a good point at some point. It's how good can your defense hold during that scoring drought. Right now, UWA has seen a 16-point lead go down to a 9-point lead during this nearly 3-minute scoring drought. And Lee will be in a full court press to start this possession. 2:09 to go here as Rios heads in on the far sideline looking to break the press. Apparently, she is fouled in the process of breaking it by Maddie Long. It's her only second team foul for Lee, so they can afford to be aggressive the rest of the way here.
Right, in the first, they got in a lot of foul trouble.
So they couldn't play as aggressively as they would have liked.
Absolutely.
Rios with it here. She crosses midcourt, 20 seconds remaining in this possession. Hit the 2-minute mark. Tasia back in. She gets a screen from Watts. Hand off to Golden. Golden with a quick driving kick as Dent has it, and she'll be called with the travel. Thought she might have drawn a blocking foul. Not happy with the call. It'll be another UWA turnover, and the drought continues. 34-25 is the score. 1:50 remaining here in the second quarter.
Those Tiger turnovers are going up. They're now at 10.
Lee with it here as Long brings it back up to the top of the key. She gives it to Bogus. Bogus down low to her teammate. I think that was Grant. Grant tried to draw the blocking foul. Instead, turns it over, trying to turn a corner. 1:30 remaining in this second quarter. in this first half, 34-25. Rios crosses just in time to avoid the turnover. Golden with it now on the near wing, throws it up top to Watts. Watts gets it down low to Tasia. Tasia through traffic, can't get it to go, and then she'll be called for the loose ball foul. She smacked Haley Hughes in the head going for the rebound. That's team foul number 4, the third foul of this first half on Tasia. Jayla Williams checking in for TGH.
And the last 2 minutes and 4 seconds are on the scoring drought.
Scoring drought's been longer than that. I don't know what happened with that. With this.
Yeah, right. That's what I was looking at. On our live stats.
About 1 minute to go here. Lee almost turns it over. Good work running at the sideline by Schubert. 10 seconds to go. Schubert with it, creating a lot of separation, and she'll get it to Wadinsky. Wadinsky is fouled. She'll head to the line to shoot 2. So third foul on Rios.
Wadinsky heading to the line for the first time today. So Wadinsky on the year is shooting 57% from the free throw line. That's her first 2 of the day. She's able to get the good bounce and able to go in on the first one.
Lead is down to 8 here. 6-0 run for Lee over the last 2 minutes. That shot is no good from free throw line, but it'll be over the line. A carry call by on UWA. So Lee will have it back here. Hennessy's Del Toro checking in for Rios, who has the 3 fouls. 46.4 seconds. We'll probably see Del Toro the rest of the way. Bertram the inbound. She gets it to Bogus down low to Wadinsky, who's fouled again, this time by Williams on the shot. So Wadinsky will head to the line once more.
All right, the Tigers, back-to-back fouls there on 2 Lady Flame possessions.
There's going to be free throws on the foul. Brothers in the active shooting as the Tigers are over the limit. That free throw is good for Wadinsky. Gets her point number 4, and it's cut it to a 7-point ball game. It's not as fun as it was earlier, now was it? That free throw is good as well. And down to 6, and defensive substitution here for Lee is Wadinsky. Is also playing with a bunch of fouls. Dent looking inbound, it gives it to Del Toro. 40 seconds to go. Tigers going to have to try to break the press here for Lee. As Dent's able to do that, she gives it to Williams. Williams with the head fake, throws it up to Del Toro. Del Toro in the paint, can't get it to go. Watts fighting for the rebound. Unable to come up with it. Bertram will get it. Shot clock is off here. 22 seconds, still 34-28. Lee can make it a 1-possession game at the half here with a 3-pointer. 8-0 run over the last 2 minutes. Top 10 team in the country. Bertram with the drive, trying to get it over Watts, can't get it to go. Rebound Grant, she can't get the putback to go, and that'll do it for the first half. UWA led by as much as 16, but Lee cut it to 6 as we head to halftime. West Alabama leads 34-28. This is UWA basketball on Tiger TV and ESPN 1049.
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Women's basketball action now back on Tiger TV. Just talking about 6 minutes before the half. Looking at the leading scorers, we'll start with West Alabama. Nailene Rios with 11 points leads all scorers. She has 4 rebounds to her credit as well. Then you have Jayla Williams with 5 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Zoe Watts with 5 points and 3 rebounds. And then I didn't see Bria Dent up here at 6 points and 8 rebounds and an assist to her credit as well. So continuing her efforts to keep near her double-double average going. And then Tasia with 4 points, 3 rebounds, and Jada Golden with 3 points. And those are everybody who scored. We would say that everybody who's played has scored, but Del Toro's only played 1 minute, so everybody who's played significant minutes so far has scored or contributed for UWA. Then you look on the Lee side, Haley Schubert with 9 points. That might be the quietest 9 points I've ever seen, but she does have 9. Nikki Wadinski sitting here with 5 points. Abby Bertram and Cameron Grant both with 4. Grant and Bertram both with 4 rebounds as well, leading in that category. And then not many more scorers here. And then Vargas with 1 point. So, yeah, not a lot of scoring. And Hughes has 2 as well.
Yeah, Lee and the Tigers both have really been struggling from, from field goals. And the free throws is what it's been all about so far in this game. And the Tigers are 14 for 16 on their free throws. And they can keep that number up and keep drawing that contact like they were in the first. Have a clear path.
Well, the thing is, Lee cleaned that up. It's a matter of will Lee continue to commit the fouls that got him there. Let me see something real quick. You look at the second half box. Well, not second half, first half box. UWA had, you talk about the free throws were 12 of 14 in the first quarter, but only took 2.
Right, in the second. They cleaned that up. And Lee, they also outscored UWA in the second as well, 17 compared to UWA's 10.
So we'll see. We'll take a final break, and we'll see if UWA can get back to the line, or we'll lead the number 9 team in one poll, number 7 team in one poll, do what they are expected to do and get the win here in Livingston. Final break before the start of the third quarter is UWA basketball on ESPN 104.9.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Inches wide, 780 square inches of capacity. It's got over
8 seconds before the start of the second half. Nicholas J. Finch and Harvey Elmore with you on the call here in Pruitt Hall, Livingston, Alabama. West Alabama 34-28, 34 lead 28.
We leave the half with Lee on an 8-0 run.
I'm seeing UWA didn't score in the last 3 minutes there. So we'll see if Lee can pull off the comeback or if Tigers can hold them off and pull off the upset. Lee will have the first possession. Lady Flames going from left to right on the radio dials. Bertram makes her move against Watts. Step back jumper. Can't get the kind roll. No good. As Rios and Dent ended up fighting for the ball. Same team. Nobody said anything. It'll be a Lee's keeping possession with a refreshed shot clock here at 20. Dent almost steals it. Knocks away the pass intended for Schubert. Falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Yeah, it was close there. I thought Dent was about to steal it. It just rolled off, went out of bounds.
Inbounds pass goes to Wadinsky up top. Hands it off to her teammate there who gets the drive. There's Roddy. Got room on the left baseline and got it to go. And it continues to run for Lee. It is down to a 4-point lead.
Well, that was a good play by Roddy, being able to get on the inside and get the layup there.
Tasia now with it up top. Gets a quick screen from Watts. Watts got to clear out. She's going to be in the paint too long. Gives it to Golden. Back over to Tasia. 10 seconds to operate. She'll take the three. Can't get it to go. Rebound Bertram for Lee. It can become a one-possession game. Tigers led by as much as 16. And that three-pointer is too strong by Roddy. Tasia brings down the rebound, and she'll bring it across midcourt and gives it to Rios to set up the play. Rios brings it in the middle of the court. Throws it over to Dent. Dent with a drive and kick to Watts. Long jumper. It's short. Lee rebound. This time by Grant. She'll give it to Bertram to bring up for the Lady Flames. 8:36 to go. 34-30 lead for the Tigers. But Lee has done everything to make it close. Zadinsky didn't like it. Gave it to Bertram. She gives it back out to Schubert. Schubert, the reigning freshman of the year, on a drive around Dent. She gets it to go. Dent can't make the stop and makes it a 34-32 game. Down to 2 points.
Big possession here coming up for the Tigers.
Last time Lee led, it was 2-1. Let's see what the UWA can do here. Tasia with a drive. She's fouled. Looks like by Wadinsky. She'll head to the line to shoot two.
There we go, just like we're talking about at halftime. Tigers able to take advantage and get to the free throw line.
And one thing the Tigers have to do is have to be more aggressive to get those young ladies in more foul trouble than they already were. First free throw is good for Tasia. It's a 35-32.
So far, Tasia's 3 for 3 on the day as she's going for her fourth here.
Second free throw, can't get it to go. Rebound Lee. Schubert bringing it up. Had a lot of room there. Decided not to take the three in transition. Gives it over to Bertram instead. Bertram now to Wadinsky up top. Wadinsky looked down low and decided to take it herself. Working around Watts. She'll draw the contact. Can't get the shot to go, but she'll head to the line to shoot two.
And Watts was complaining that she kind of got her arm stuck. That was the right call there. Looks like Wadinsky is going to the free throw line. She's shooting her fifth and sixth free throws.
Substitution as Haley Hughes checked in. Looks like for Grant. First free throw from Wadinsky is no good. Keeps it at a 3-point advantage, 35-32.
And she shot 57% so far on the year from the free throw line.
Second free throw gets the kind roll and bounces back in, and Wadinsky will take a seat as Becca Cheeks checks back in. 35-33 is the score, 7:46 to go. Tasia looking to get it inbounds, gives it to Rios. Rios draws a quick double team. Gonna try to dribble around it, is able to get it across half court, and then gives it to Tasia to break that press. Jada Golden with it on the far side, bounces it in to Watts. Watts tried to bounce it in to Dent. Dent couldn't handle the pass. It's a little bit behind where she wanted to go and out of bounds. Tiger turnover, number 11 on the evening.
Tigers just didn't execute once they got on the inside, so it rolled out of bounds. 7:25 now, 35-33. Lee with a chance to tie it or take the lead here as Becca has it up top.
She gives it to Bertram. Bertram on the drive. Foul. Shot doesn't go. She'll head to the line and shoot two.
It looks like it's on both sides, coming right out of the half, drawing contact. This is Bertram's first 2 free throws on the day. As Abby Bertram is shooting 72% from the free throw line on the year. She makes her first. Gets the con roll as it goes in.
Bertram with one more free throw coming. Gets it to go. Cuts it down. Oh, excuse me. Ties it up. What am I talking about? 35-35.
Another thing to pay attention to is these points off the turnovers. As Lee has 12. Tigers comparative have 2.
We have a tie ball game here. 35-35, 7:06 to go. As that's a baseline jumper by Watts. No good. Foul on the rebound. I'll call it on Haley Hughes.
That's going to be her first foul of the day and the team's second.
Inbounds pass goes into Watts. Tigers got to find some answers offensively here. Haven't had offense going in a while as Watts leaves it short off the left side. Rebound Lee. And the Lady Flames with the chance to take their first lead since it was 2-1. Schubert jumper is good from just above the free throw line. And Lee has made it an 18-point swing. They were down 16 and have now taken a 2-point lead, 37-35, 6:29 to go. Tasia gets the screen from Watts, doesn't use it, working her way down now. Decided not to kick it back out to Watts and is called for a travel because of it.
The Tigers have to limit these turnovers here. Can't be making these mistakes, and also they don't need to be giving the Lee shooters room to shoot.
6:15 now, 37-35 lead for Lee. Hughes with it, fakes the pass one way and then try to give it to Schubert cutting, and it's knocked out of bounds by Dent. Good read by her as Lee will have it here with 16 seconds remaining in the possession. Pass in the corner to Roddy. She'll get free for the jumper from the elbow. No good. Foul on the floor as Tasia went up for the rebound.
That's going to be another foul on Haley Hughes. So that's 2 fouls back to back.
Hallie, a reserve player. You don't want to see him in foul trouble, but it's less of an impact because she is a reserve. 5:43 to go. Lee with a 37-35 advantage. Watts with it in the paint. She kicks it out to Rios. Rios, tough jumper. Can't get it to go from the free throw line. Rebound Lee. The Lady Flames with a chance to extend their lead with this possession. Working perimeter, trying to find an entry point. They get it to a wide open Becca Cheeks, who gets the shot from the right side of the rim to go. And it gives Lee a 4-point lead, 39-35. 5:15 remaining here in this third quarter.
Tigers on another drought. 2-minute and 50-second drought.
Bria Dent with a drive. Tough jumper in the paint from about straight away. Gets it to go. She had 2 defenders around her, and it's good.
And that's going to end Lee's 7-0 run.
39-37, 4:50 to go. 2-point advantage here for the Lady Flames. Nice drive by Schubert. Scoop layup is good as she was able to cut through the defense on the left side and got it to go. I should say from the left elbow and got it to go. 4:33 now back to a 4-point advantage, 41-37. The Tigers need to find some answers offensively here against one of the top teams in the nation. Lee has corrected the free throw problem and come back and get it going here. Kimber backs to Rios. Rios gives it to Tasia. Tasia with a head fake, gonna drive through the defense And gets a clean look at the basket and gets it to go from the left side. 41-39 as we hit the approach the 4-minute mark. Drive is good by Bogus. She cut through the defense and pushed it back to a 4-point lead. 43-39 under the 4-minute mark. Now Rios with it to Tasia. Tasia fakes the shot, decides to dribble to her right, brings it back to the top, gives it to Kimber. Kimber over to Rios. Rios gets a quick screen, step back three, good!
Good job there. Ball movement by the Tigers. And for the best shot there as Rios is able to knock that down.
Rios now with 14 points. She had 11 for a good little while. Finally able to get some more points on the board. Makes it 43-42, 1-point ball game. And we'll have an offensive foul as Roddy was trying to create some separation. It's her third. 14th foul, and at that, we'll have a media timeout. 3:24 remaining here in the third quarter. Lee now ahead 43-42. It's UWA basketball on Tiger TV and ESPN 104.9.
A champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
"52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
3:24 remaining here in the third quarter. The lead with a 43-42 lead over the Tigers. PMGSC women's basketball competition. West Alabama led by as much as 16, and they've trailed by as much as 4 here in this third quarter. Right now, only down 1. Tigers break the pressure as they work it down to Watts. Watts can't do anything with it. Back out to Williams. Williams with a pass inside to Zoe Watts. Now 44-43. Tigers have retaken the lead here. Off the assist by Dent. Bertram with it up top. Quick crossover, works it down low. She is able to throw the ball off the bottom of the rim and gets the kind of roll as it rolls in. Back up to a 1-point lead for Lee. 45-44. Lady Flames by 1. Kimber with it. So gets it back to Williams. Williams down low to Watts. Watts gets it to a cutting Dent, who has her shot blocked, but she gets on rebound. Gets the put back shot to go. She'll head to the line for the old school 3-point play.
Yeah, great job by Bria Dent, able to keep her composure and continue to go ahead and get that shot to go through as she's trying to put it back in. That's going to send her to the free throw line for her 5th and 6th time tonight.
Cameron Grant and Nikki Wadensky, both back in as that free throw is good. Back to a 3-point advantage for UWA. 2:25 to go. Lee with the ball here. Working perimeter, trying to find a good entry point. Wadensky with it up top. She gives it over to Bertram. Bertram will drive the left baseline. Pushes one up, can't get it to go. Williams couldn't get the rebound. And it'll be a last touch by Williams. Crowd's thinking that his Lee was last to touch it.
Yeah, it was close. I don't know. I think Lee was. That's what it looked like to me.
Don't be a homer. It's Lee basketball. That's the right call. Williams was last to touch it. When Abby picked it up, it already bounced out of bounds.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the bounce.
Yeah.
That's where I was wrong. I just saw her pick it up and the whistle was blown.
Lee with the basketball here. Maddie Long will give it up. They'll work it back up top. Back to Wadinski now, trying to get around Watts, and Watts is called for the foul. Not happy about the call. That's the third foul on her. It'll send Wadinski to the line.
What do you think, Nick? Do you think that was the right call there? Was it close? I couldn't really tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from the angle that we had on it.
Wadinski, this is her first.
Well, they say, I was going to say ball don't lie. Somebody said it for me. And that shot was no good. Second free throw does go in. Aileen Rios back in, checking in for Maya Kimber.
47-46, 157.
Jayla Williams receives an inbounds pass here from Tasia. Trying to get around Bertram. Gives it over to Dent. Dent with the handoff to Rios. Rios doesn't get the benefit of taking the step back jumper. Call for the travel. Proof that what James Harden does is illegal.
Yeah, I was about to say, that was almost like a James Harden step back there.
Verified proof. 1:43 to go. 47-46 steals. Lead with the ball. Chance to retake the lead. That's been going back and forth this quarter. Grant gets it inside. Can't get it to go. Good defense by Dent to force it. Tigers in transition. Rios with it. Throws it back out to Tasia. Tasia with a head fake. Puts it on the floor. Trying to get around the defense. Gets it to go. Through the contact of Grant. Back to a three-point game. 1:15 to go. 49-46. Bertram working quickly on the side. Blocking foul. Count the bucket. She'll head to the line for the three-point play.
I think that's foul. It's going to be on Watts.
That's the fouls on Rios.
On Rios, okay.
Either one was no good. It would have been the fourth foul
Right.
for either one. In this case is on Rios. Jada Golden checking in here for Rios as that free throw was good. And it ties it back up here, 49-49. 1:10 to go in this third quarter. Bria Dent almost throws it away as Schubert and Williams collide. That'll be called on Schubert's her third. And there'll be free throws coming for Williams as the Lady Flames are over the limit.
All right, this is big for the Tigers.
Williams so far hasn't shot any free throws. Gets the
Made her
first one to go.
first.
I don't feel like that's right. Makes her 1 for 1 and extends the lead back out to 50-49. Second free throw on the way, a little too strong. Williams trying to get in there for the rebound. Unable to do it as Becca Cheeks will pull it in and she gives it over to Schubert to set the play. Under a minute now, 50-49 is the score. Bertram with it, using a series of screens. She'll work it in the corner with Wadinski. Wadinski with a head fake, bounce pass in to Cheeks. Cheeks can't finish, rebound, Tigers. Watts brought it down and gave it over to Tasia. Tasia trying to dribble her way around the defense. Gets in the paint, gets bumped, no contact. Rebound Lee, but the Tigers come over to steal as Golden is fouled. Trying to throw it down to Dent.
Lee's playing aggressive.
As well as they should. It'll be free throws coming, or it should be. They're over the limit.
I know. That's what I'm wondering is.
Pass goes into the backcourt unclaimed. It'll be picked up by Schubert, and it'll give Lee a 1-point lead. I'm really not sure what just happened there.
Yeah.
15 seconds to go. Tasia with it, calling the play. Lee ahead, 51-50, 1-point ball game. Tasia gets the screen from Watts. 5 seconds, got to do something with it. She makes a move, throws it over to Williams. Three, too strong. And Lee, who has trailed for most of this game on a back and forth third quarter, will end it with a 1-point lead, 51-50 over the Tigers. We'll take a break, and when we come back, it'll be time for the fourth quarter. It's UWA basketball on Tiger TV and ESPN 104.9.
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
We have Tasia Garrett-Hammett inbound the ball.
Williams brings it across. She'll give it to Tasia here. Tigers trailing 51-50. And Lee, as I mentioned before, is down as much as 16. Now winning by one. Tasia has it on the far wing. She'll draw the contact. It's the fourth foul on Becca Cheeks. Well, she'll come out. As Lindsay Roddy will check back in. Quick play off the inbounds pass. Dent takes the jumper. It's long. Bertram fighting for the rebound, able to bring it in and keep herself inbounds. And she'll bring it across for the Lady Flames. So in the first minute of this first quarter, and the Tigers try to hold out here for a victory as that's a drive. And Roddy can't finish at the rim. Rebound West Alabama. She drove the left baseline. They'll get it in the corner to Golden. Golden, step back three. Too strong. Rebound Lee. Still in the first minute of this fourth quarter. A lot of stuff has happened all in this first minute. Rudensky gets it down low against Watts, and Watts knocks it away. Thanks to her is a steal for Dent. Dent working in transition. Euro step, can't finish in the paint. Rebound Lee. Now here come the Lady Flames the other way as Roddy gets it in the middle of the paint. Nobody to stop her. As she gets a free run to the hoop, makes it 53-50.
Right there, you gotta get in the way at least. Try to stop her to avoid giving up the easy layup.
Bria Dent gets it down low to Watts. Watts can't finish. They're asking for a foul. Can't ask for it. Got to keep playing. Lee in transition. Three. Roddy. Good. And the Lady Flames would open up a 6-point advantage, which will bring up a timeout here for West Alabama. 8:13 to go. Leads up 56-50. It's UWA basketball on Tiger TV and ESPN 104.9.
There's so much to love about UWA. The campus is beautiful, and it's just the right size. And I love the new residence hall. I've made so many friends. We just love it here. They say, there's something about this place. I say, it's because this place feels like home. On campus or online, the University of West Alabama.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
In the fourth quarter of play, 56-50. Lee has taken the advantage.
Right, Lee came out firing quickly on all cylinders.
Tasia running the far sideline, able to get across half court here for UWA. Tasia gonna keep it, got it in, kind of just soft tossed it in to Watts. The pass back out is knocked away. Bertram read it all the way, trying to get it out to Golden. Was on Watts. Turnover for the Tigers. 56-50 here. 7:45 to go. A quick screen and run by Schubert. She'll get the shot to go through contact. And she heads to the line for the three-point play.
Schubert's heading back to the line. She's only shot 2 free throws tonight. So
Hadn't needed them.
right.
She's got 19 points just off athleticism alone.
She's leading Lee in scoring.
Gets that one to go. She's up to 20, 59-50, 7:38 remaining in this fourth quarter. Williams with the crossover but loses it. Roddy comes away with the steal. She's in transition, able to beat Rios, and it's now an 11-point advantage. We've seen this game go from a 16-point advantage for UWA now to the largest lead of the night for Lee. Another turnover here. This time, Bogus is in transition, and she'll get the layup to go. It's at 63-50, and this Tiger team is completely falling apart here. Down in this little run in the fourth quarter. Golden with it up top. She'll drive the left baseline. She'll get it to go. Back to a 11-point advantage for Lee.
And Lee, they're moving it quickly. They're scoring fast.
Wadinsky with it on the near wing. Throws it out to Roddy. Back down to Wadinsky. Wadinsky trying to make a play. Throws it on the baseline to Schubert, who couldn't finish her shot. But Wadinsky gets the offensive rebound, and however, Schubert couldn't handle the pass. Ends up committing the foul, trying to save the ball. The fourth foul on Haley Schubert, the team's second. You gotta almost have to put up with her fouls.
Right.
I mean, she's gonna stay in the game. It's a kickball violation. Del Toro tried to get it into the cutting Rios. That defense wasn't having any of that. Inbounds pass goes on the elbow to Tasia. Tasia with a head fake. She tries to get in space and is able to do so.
Good job by Tasia, able to work it in after the inbounds pass and able to get the shot to go in.
5:57 to go. 63-54 is the score. Lee with the basketball. That's a tough shot put up and hit by Roddy. Still an 11-point game as Lee has come back and taken control of this one. His 6 of the last 7. Almost a turnover there, but Del Toro able to save it, gives it over to Golden. Golden with the drive, draws contact, there finish at the rim. And she'll hit the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and we'll see if the Tigers can bounce back here and try to move the momentum over to their side with this possession.
Inbounds pass. Gets deflected. They get it to Golden. Golden back over to Rios. 14 seconds on the clock. Tasia makes it move. Del Toro with it. 7 seconds on the clock. Gives it over to Dent. Dent got to do something. She'll drive. Stop. Pop. It gets the kind roll. Cutting to the lead. Now a 9-point game. 65-56. 5 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Bertram with it near the sideline. She gets a screen. Got Tasia Gary Hammond on it. Uses a nice jab. Gets a separation. Unable to finish though. Lee with the offensive rebound. So they'll have another opportunity to waste some clock here.
See Lee slowing it down. Just trying to milk.
Oh, it's a nice pass. Give and go. Cheeks gets room for the layup. It's now 67-56.
Lee's finally looked like got the rhythm completely.
Trap in the corner as Del Toro had to dribble out of it here. 10 seconds ago now as Bria Dent has it up top. Uses the screen from Tasia. Blocking foul. And the screen got there too late. Fouls on Bogus.
That's going to send Bria Dent to the free throw line.
There should have been a media timeout there. And there it is. 4:06 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Lee up 11. UWA basketball on Tiger TV and ESPN 1049.
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Lee with a 67-56 lead over West Alabama. I'm not a mathematician, but I do believe that's an 11-point lead. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is correct.
Tigers will have it here as Jada Golden receives it on the inbounds pass. UWA gonna drive it with Rios. She has it deflected, but saves it before it goes out of bounds. Up to Del Toro. Now in the corner to Rios. She spots up with a three, leaves it short. Golden thought she was gonna be able to tap the rebound to Wiseman. Instead, Bertram will come away with it for the Lady Flames. There's one Lady Flame, I think it was Schubert, who did a somersault on the court in transition.
That was an impressive move right there. Wasn't sure if it was a basketball move, though.
Roddy will take the tough jumper, and the aggressive box out by Golden will lead to two free throws for Roddy. The fourth foul on Golden.
Roddy so far is 3 for 4 at the free throw line. As I mentioned probably before, Roddy shooting 65% before going into this game. Shooting 75 in this contest, 75%. She's able to make her fourth one. And she makes her next one as well. She makes her next two. So now Lee is up 69-56.
13-point total. Matches the largest lead of the night for Lee. 69-56, 19 seconds to go. As Del Toro almost turns that one over and instead Bria Dent. I'm sorry. Let me get my stuff together. But it's knocked out of bounds. Bria Dent couldn't save it. But thank goodness Tigers will keep possession.
See how the Tigers do here on the inbounds.
Del Toro with it. 13 seconds remaining in this possession. They give it to Tasia. Tasia uses the screen from Watts and loses it. And it'll be a UWA turnover.
And once again, like we were talking about before in the first half, UWA needed to limit these turnovers. Right now we have 18. So the failure to limit these turnovers has really affected them because Lee scored 21 points off of those turnovers.
Under 3 minutes now, Lee with the basketball. Bertram with it up top. Throws it in the corner to her teammate Vargas. Back to Bertram. 3. No good. West Alabama with the rebound. As Bria Denton brings it down, she gets it across court here for UWA. Hand off to Del Toro. Del Toro with the drive. Reverse layup. Can't finish. But Bria Denton is there to clean it up and get the putback.
Good positioning by Bria Dent. Able to get that offensive board and put it back in.
69-58. 2:26 to go. I do not expect to see Lee move in any hurry in their system as we head down the stretch. Drive, setback for Lee. And there'll be a foul called on the floor. It's on Bria Dent. It's her third. So loose ball foul. Give Lee the ball here, and we'll have a timeout. A full one. 2:13 to go. Lee has pulled ahead, 69-58, here against the Tigers. This is UWA basketball on Tiger TV and ESPN 104.9.
A champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division II, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
'52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.
2:13 to go here. 69-58 lead for Lee over UWA in Gulf South Conference women's basketball action. Lee will have the ball here with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Inbounds pass goes to Vargas. Vargas will throw it up top to Roddy. Roddy fakes the 3. She'll dish it back out to Vargas. Back to Roddy here. 10 seconds remaining in the possession. Let's see what she chooses to do. Wadinsky is there to set a screen. She really doesn't use it, and she puts up a tough shot over Golden and gets it to go. Now 71-58, just under 2 minutes left.
I've noticed that Lee really starts, like we were talking about James Harden earlier, leaning into their shots, trying to draw the foul.
Which is a smart move as Tasia gets the shot to go off the left side of the rim, and it'll be a timeout. Full timeout, 1:41 remaining in this contest. Lee leading 71-60 as UWA basketball on Tiger TV and ESPN 104.9.
What is it about UWA? Is it the beauty of her campus? The feeling of being just the right size? World class, without classes big enough for the world? Is it the warmth of her people? They say there's something about this place. Maybe it's because this place feels like home, on campus or online. The University of West Alabama.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student-athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student-athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student-athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Women's basketball action. And they'll have the ball here. Tasia tried to slow her down a little bit, but Roddy gets free. Decides to let the offense and defense set up. Let's see what happens here.
He's slowing it down just as they're expected to.
Yeah, it's something they have to do. You can't afford to keep pushing the pace. 1:19 to go.
6 on the shot clock.
And that's a good pass inside to Wadinsky. It takes a dribble and gets free on the left side of the rim to get it to go. 13-point advantage. 1:05 to go. Pass out to Del Toro is read all the way. And here comes Lee now in transition. 1 minute to go. 73-60. Roddy with the ball here. She'll take the drive. Kicks it in the corner. 3-ball look is way too strong. That'll be last touch by Wadinski and out of bounds.
So 73-60, 40 seconds left to go in the contest.
Tasia Gary Hammond to set it up. Tigers not with much time to waste here as Rhea Dent gets it. She's trying to drive around. They'll throw it now low to Tasia. But gets the shot to go off the glass. Makes it an 11-point game here with 29 seconds left.
73-62. Lee on top. 20 seconds left to go in the contest.
Roddy with it near midcourt. And it's like the Tigers are just going to let the clock run out here as they're not committing any fouls. And now with under 10 seconds, Del Toro forces a pickup. Bertrand's just going to hold it with 1 second, and that'll do it. West Alabama, once led by 16, fell behind as much as 13, and they fall here in GSC action by 11, 73-62. Lee improves to 17-1 overall, 9-1 in the GSC, while the Tigers fall to 8-7 and 3-6 in conference. We'll take a break. We'll wrap up the women's game and get you set for men's basketball action here in Pruitt-Hall. Once again, your final score in GSC women's basketball competition, 73-62, Lee wins. UWA basketball on ESPN, 104.9 and Tiger TV.
'52 national championships. More than 600 annual graduates. Thousands of lives changed. The Gulf South Conference.